Hello, hello. Hi, how are you? Sorry, just gonna fix my camera there. How are you? Hi, Kelly Joe, Sunshine Joe 420 on YouTube, TikTok, Kelly Joe Monahan on Facebook. How are you guys? So this is a birth chart reading. Honestly, I have been behind. I'm sorry for that. If you've been waiting for a birth chart reading, I'm sorry. But I'm working my hardest, and here we go. So this is another paid birth chart reading. This is for a dear, dear friend of mine, Rochelle. I don't think she'd mind me saying that, so I'm going to say that. And Rochelle is a Leo sun, a Gemini moon. If you know me, you know I love my Gemini moons, okay? And a rising Libra. So Leo, Gemini, Libra. I am so honored, so excited. If you are interested in getting a birth chart reading, please check the link in the bio. I am going to try a little bit of different recording. This time I'm going to try to do segments, and I'm going to hope that that helps for the YouTube channel for more people to be able to relate and find videos that they can tune into. Okay, so let's go. So we are going to start with your sun sign, which is a Leo. That is a fire element. The ruling planet of Leo is the sun. The expression for Leo is I will. I feel like, honestly, you have got to watch a lot of videos, not a lot, I think 2, videos of me explaining the Leo chart. So there was one that I broke down of a birth chart that I did for Leo, and then I just did one for our full moon that we just had that was a Leo full moon. So I don't want to spend like too much time on Leo because I feel like you kind of have like a good grasp on that. But just for everyone, your sun is your expression. It's just kind of like how everyone sees you, how others know you, and us in our Western culture, that is what we are known to kind of feel like. So as a Leo, Leos are the royalty of the zodiacs. They are kind, loving, considerate. If you do see me reading, I am just reading off of my notes, just a reminder. They have a feeling that they need to change and protect the world. Big hearts and bigger love for people that they love. You are attracted to good, finer things in life, and you're willing to work hard as fuck to get them, which is different than a lot of other signs. A lot of signs like want things or see their dreams, but then they see the things that are in between dreams versus reality, and then they're like, oh, okay, well, never mind, it's not meant for me. And that is just not Leo energy. Whatever you want, you will get because that's the lion energy inside of you. You do not want a handout in life. You are going to work for what you want, and other people are going to know that. You are either grazing or chilling. Grazing and chilling are on the motherfucking hunt for your prey. It's one or the other. You need to feel loved and appreciated. You are very loyal and set in your ways. You blame yourself for everything. You don't like taking orders because you the lion in this bitch. You seek out life to be in control. You like to be in control. You like to be the one that like has the idea and that has the like forward thinking thought. And that's not a bad thing. The world needs leaders. The world needs Leos. The world needs you. But just making sure that like your family unit and the collective that you surround yourself with understands that about you and doesn't think that that's like a negative thing, which I think you kind of have that in control, but maybe like in your past. You can be temperamental. I wrote, if you don't feel it, if you don't want to do it, you're not fucking going. It's not happening. You just like cannot be talked into shit with love. And you're just like a loving, caring soul, but you also have such a need for that inside of you. And sometimes us as Leos, we don't allow ourselves to like really have that energy or have that space. And that's a negative on ourselves. Like we need to give, I say we, I'm not a Leo, but you need to rely on the collective and rely on others as much as you want the collective to rely on you. Does that make sense? Like you're asking for opinions and you're asking for like all of these things and you want people to feel like special and heard and known in your space. But are you really listening? Are you really taking in like what the collective is saying and what they're trying to offer you? Because sometimes it's really great and we don't know what we don't know. So you have to allow that in. You do have an authoritative energy about you that just makes people feel safe. It makes people feel loved. It makes people feel secure, and we need more of that in life, truly. I'm just going to bounce to my new book that I got here. It says that Leos are just really good at making people listen. You're really good at being the star of the show. And I know a lot of Leos would be like, no, like not me. And you'd imagine yourself being in like a very crowded room or a situation where like you don't know anybody, and you imagine having to like go into that room and be this like authoritative, strong, passionate, like presence. And that's not necessarily the case. Like I'm talking about, like when I speak about you, Rochelle, I really think about it in your teacher, authoritative, tutoring aspect. Like you command and respect the energy to be listened to because you're not going to waste your breath. And that's something that's like known and respected. So that's like the lioness energy of having attention, is what a lot of Leos need to kind of understand the difference between that. It says that on a good day, a Leo is ambitious, assured, fearless, generous, high-spirited, magnetic, and optimistic. But on a bad day, you are egotistical, fragile, insecure, overbearing, unwilling to admit mistakes, and vain. And that is something that I think we all need to learn a little bit more how to do with ourselves, is like sometimes we are to blame. Sometimes we were wrong. Sometimes we were acting out of emotion. Sometimes we were reacting out of not knowing all of the facts. And that's human. What's not human is not allowing yourself to be guilty of being human. Okay? And then let's end Leo with some famous Leos. I always think this is fun. So some famous Leos that we would know are Neil Armstrong, Kylie Jenner, Daniel Day Kim. I don't know who that is, but maybe you do. Jennifer Lopez, Madonna, Meghan Markle, and Andy Warhol. So that's just some cool facts. Your lucky day is Sunday, and the lucky number for Leo is number 1. So yeah, let's end with that for Leo. We're going to come back for your moon. See you soon.